what's happening guys, it's Russ from Hookedfish.co.uk here, and it's time to upgrade my chuck on my power wrapper. This is the one that came off of the wrapper, and it is horrible. It's probably the second one I've had on that wrapper, and as soon as you do anything with cork or even normal turning of rods, these jaws just come apart all the time. They're held together with a rubber band, and your rod just keeps slipping out of it no matter what you do. So I turned some cork on this the other week, and now it doesn't rotate straight at all. So it's time to throw that one away. Don't know why they offer that one even. They do their own. It's a pack bay wrapper I've got. They do their own chuck upgrade, but I don't know why that doesn't come as standard. But this is the ALPS Chuck upgrade. Everywhere I've looked, this seems to be the daddy of chucks, and having it here now, I can see why everyone bigs this one up so much. It is, well, comparison wise, the other one doesn't even register on the scales, and this is probably just over a kilo, I would say, of aluminium, and the bearings are beautiful. The jaws, they actually go all the way down, and the other one, they didn't clamp all the way down on the other one. So you can go down to a really fine grade, bore on a blank for this, but also they open up so much. There's going to be no movement, there's going to be no need to hold this together with rubber bands, and I can't wait to get it on really. So this is not just what came with it, so you've got multiple gauges for the belt to give you different RPM, but you also get, let me cut this open quickly, you also get a new gear for the drying motor, which comes with different grades as well. So you're looking at 10, 14 and 18 RPM for the drying motor, depending on what your needs are. And again, it's just a case, the same with the pack bay, everything on that pack bay. You just swap the belt over to the gear that you're after for the speed that you want. So this comes with it, you get a belt with it. You get all the fitting materials, all the bolts, all the nuts, and you get some spare rubber mounts, rubber grips for the jaws as well, so you get 2 of those, and you get a mounting plate for the actual chuck, it's the actual wrapper itself. So let's go and have a look and see how we fit it. Okay, we'll take this electric box out of the way so I can get to the screws and the bolts under here better. Okay, so firstly you take the cog off the drying motor, which is with the Allen key provided in the new kit. And if you can find the hole, in it goes. Loosen that one off, and off that one comes. There we go. And the new one, you use the same grub screw that comes out of this one in the new one. Okay, so you take the plastic plate that comes with the pack. It's just lining up the holes that you need to drill. I've checked that these holes do line up with the holes on the chuck, because it's just a bit of plastic and the holes don't look perfect, so I double checked and they do line up. So what it says in the instructions is to line this up with the most forward holes. We can ignore these holes at the back. The new chuck is a lot bigger, so it sits that far forward. So then we'll bolt these down we'll measure up to make sure this plate is straight, because one thing you don't want to do is get your chuck facing at an angle. 1 or 2 mil out down here will be 1 or 2 centimeters out at the top, so your rod won't turn straight. So we'll get that bolted on and we'll mark the holes, drill the holes, and then we'll double check and make sure the chuck wants to line up. Okay, that's fitted. Now just line up the motors, screw it back on, and you're good to go.